Hospital Radio Exeter.
You're listening to Hospital Radio Exeter. We've been broadcasting 50 years to the patients of Watford Hospital.
It was all about service, helping others. And because way back then I was in the police force and I was a member of Hospital Radio Plymouth, I was able to see what they did and what they did well. And being a policeman took me in and out of the hospitals down there, where I was very much made aware of how a lot of people, especially tourists, come down here on holiday and then suddenly something happens to them. They get over the week or whatever of trauma, then they've got to go back home and suddenly they're left. And you tend to think, well, my experience at Hospital Radio Plymouth tells me there's something that dear old Exeter could do. So I thought, well, if Plymouth can do it, we can do it. And I then started to say, well, I've got no experience here really, but I'm going to do something. So we had to convince, an awful lot of convincing, that whilst the idea of playing music to people was good, what did it mean to my hospital? This is my idea, vision if you like. Have I any like-minded people that want to join me? I've got the advert going in the Express and Echo, and the next thing is surprise of the results. Letters upon letters. What a lovely idea. I could do this, I could do the other. Can't do very much, but I could make tea. And I knew it would work. And of course, like any scheme, you have your run-throughs, and you have your run-throughs where nothing comes out the ward at all. And you're pulling your hair and saying, what's going on? But I was confident, not because of my ability, but the people around me. You were one step forward, 2 steps back some days, and other days you were 5 steps forward and nothing back. Phones in wards those days, you had to ask 24 hours in advance to get the trolley. So there was no contact. To go to a ward and say, yes, thank you, I used the service. My wife Mary, who had to go back to Newcastle yesterday, I'm in here for another 2 weeks. She can now send me requests and I'm actually listening and I can hear the requests and it's from Mary and she's saying to me little things, and if it's my down day, I'm then saying, great, isn't that nice? And to know Malcolm had taken up the challenge, and here we are, 50 years. Good on you, good on them all.
So I came to the very, very first meeting and I knew I was out of my depth as soon as I walked in. You had engineers, you had technicians, you had financial people there, and they went around the room and they said, what could you offer? And when it came to me, I jokingly just said, can I make the tea and coffee for you all? I cannot remember any committee post I haven't done.
Every night from 7 till 11, this is Hospital Radio Exeter.
I've been working with Malcolm and team for the last couple of years really, just getting to know and getting connected with the Hospital Radio team itself, mainly connected actually through the brilliant team of volunteers that help to run the station here.
We still send people out on the wards mostly every weeknight just to get that response. And people say, oh, that was really kind. We had a lovely message from a lady. She said, while I was in hospital, a ward visitor came to see me, and that ward visitor had taken time off work at lunchtime to come and collect requests ready for that evening. And just to hear that is excellent. Yeah, absolutely excellent.
Hospital radio, in terms of what it means for patients, is such an important one, and you don't need me to tell you that. We just look at research. Research tells us that hospital radio has such an incredible impact on inpatients. Inpatient stays are so boring. You know, day in, day out, patients are waiting for information, for treatment, and being able to tune out and tune into something really helps them to alleviate anxiety and ultimately improve patient outcomes.
We do offer a unique service. We do a wide range of music. We do a wide range of talk. So you can hear soul music, you can hear 60s music, you can go on forever, 80s, 90s, folk music occasionally, a Sunday service. We still to this day do either a live or a pre-recorded Sunday service.
So it has a real impact, not just for our patients, but for our staff as a distraction tool as well, and something to improve, really improve the patient's experience when they're sat in bed day in, day out.
I think I'm lucky that I have made sure we keep in contact all the time with the management, the administration teams, and just keep saying, hello, remember we're Hospital Radio.
I think its relevance is important now more than ever. I've seen the training that future broadcasters get here.
Good evening, this is Mark Tyler with the Times Radio News.
Well, I've been broadcasting now for over 40 years, and I'm not sure I'd have done any of it if it wasn't for the skills that hospital radio gave me. I was very, very shy and insecure as an 18, 19-year-old when I joined in 1981, but it gave me the confidence to go behind the microphone, to meet other people, and I'll always be grateful for that because it's giving me a life in broadcasting. I had many years as a presenter for West Country Television, and now I'm back at my first love with radio, at Times Radio and Talk Sport as well. So thank you very much, Hospital Radio. Without you, I probably couldn't have done any of it.
Hospital Radio Exeter, here for you 24/7.
I was brought up in a musical family and I used to listen to the radio tremendously a lot because I used to get very ill at the early stages of my life. And I felt because I was looked after so well in hospital at the particular time, I wanted to put something back into the community. And I thought, what better way when it arose that I could join Hospital Radio Exeter.
I joined Hospital Radio Exeter because at the time I was a mum with 2 young children, and I just wanted some time out of the house for a couple of hours every week when I could just forget about all that and just be myself for a couple of hours. I've always loved radio, so when somebody suggested to me I might like to volunteer at Hospital Radio Exeter, I thought that sounded like it was right up my street, so I jumped at the chance.
I joined Hospital Radio because I was looking for a volunteering opportunity in the community where I could speak to people. It was really important to me that I did something where I felt like I was contributing something to society. It was absolutely perfect, the opportunity for me, because it combined my 2 great loves, which is music and people.
Really, really important that it keeps going in the same way that it has been over the last 50 years. It will keep morphing, it will keep moving, it will keep evolving, and I think that's going to be really important as we move forward with our technology.
Hospital Radio Exeter is now available on Alexa. Just say, Alexa, play Hospital Radio Exeter, and we're there for you to enjoy.
Here's to another 50 years of broadcasting on Hospital Radio Exeter.
Hospital Radio Exeter.